Hi everyone, it's me Spring, the fiber enthusiast. Welcome to my channel. Today we start part 1 of our August 2022 crochet along on my shawl. Go ahead and grab your yarn and get a slip knot on your hook, and we're going to chain 10 because we're starting right here. So get your chain 10 and slip stitch to the first chain to create a circle. Okay, once you've slip stitched to the beginning, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now your chain 3, it is equivalent to your first double crochet. Go ahead and place 19 more double crochets into that ring. Once you have completed your 19 double crochets, catch back up with us and we will start on the next row. Okay, once you have your 19 double crochets and your chain 3, which equals out to 20 double crochets around the ring, we're going to chain 3 and turn our work. 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work over and we're going to begin row 2. Row 2 is just as simple as row 1. Place 1 double crochet in every stitch around, skipping the one that your chain is coming off of because that is already worked. Your chain 3 equals a double crochet. So go ahead and place 1 double crochet in every single stitch. So at the end you will have 20 double crochets, including that very first chain 3. Okay, now that you have 2 rows of 20 double crochets in each row, we're going to chain 4 and turn our work. The chain 4 is our first double crochet and a chain 1. So turn your work. Now we're going to work in every double crochet from the row before, just like we just did. The only difference is we're going to add a chain 1 in between each double crochet. So skipping that first one because we've already worked it, we're going to go into the next one and place a double crochet and chain 1, double crochet into your next stitch and chain 1. You're going to continue that repeat all the way to the end, placing 1 chain 1 in between each double crochet. You will have a total of 20 double crochets, including that first chain 3, when you have reached the other end. Okay, now that we have rows 1, 2, and 3 done, we're going to begin row 4. We're going to start row 4 by chaining 7. That 7 is going to be your double crochet, your first double crochet, and a chain 5. So 1, 2 is the first double crochet, and then a chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn your work. And I'm not sure here, you should be able to see it. We're going to go right into the very next space, not the first one, not the first chain 1 space, but the very next space, and single crochet there. Now chain 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to skip a space and single crochet into the next. chain 1, 2, 3, 4, skip a space, single crochet into the next. We're going to do this one more time. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, skip a space and single crochet into the next. Now you should have your large loop at the end and 1, 2, 3 chain 4s. Now we're going to chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip 1 and single crochet into the next. Now chain 7 again. We're down here at these two what looks like eyeballs. That's where we're at now. So chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip 1 space and single crochet into the next. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, skip a space, single crochet into the next. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, skip a space and single crochet into the next. One more time, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, skip a space, single crochet into the next. Now you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet into the third chain from the row below. So 1, 2, and 3. So you're chaining into the top of the double crocheted portion of that chain. And what that does is it puts us right on the edge right here. And we're going to move on to the next row. You're going to chain 3 and turn your work. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to place 10 double crochets into this chain 7 loop here. So you need 9 more, because the 10th one is this very first chain up, which is your double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue on until you have 10 total double crochets, starting with your chain 3. Once you have your total of 10 double crochets, you're going to place a single crochet to your first chain 4 loop, like that, and then chain 1, 2, 3, and 4, and single crochet into the next chain 4 loop, and do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet into the next chain 4 loop. Now you're going to place 10 double crochets into each of these chain 7 loops. You will go straight from one to the next. So here's what we're looking at now. You will be making 10 double crochets in the first one and 10 double crochets in the second one. So we're starting this big fan across the center. So go ahead and start placing 10 double crochets into each of 7 loops. Okay, so once you have your total of 20 double crochets across those 2 chain 7 loops, we're going to repeat what we did on the other side over here. Single crochet to your first chain 4 space, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet to the next chain 4 space, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet to the next chain 4 space. And then we're going to place 10 double crochets into this last chain 7. Now for stability purposes, for my own personal preference, the 10th double crochet I actually place into the 3rd chain. So that way, when I'm working on it, it stays nice and even on both sides. The same amount of distance stays on both sides as I work. Now, that's up to you. If you just want to put your 10th one around the chain like the rest of them, that's fine. This is just how I do things. So now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Again, that acts as our first double crochet. So turn your work and place 1 double crochet into each of the next 9 stitches. Once you have your 9 double crochets, you're going to single crochet into your very first chain 4 space. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet into your next chain 4 space. And now we're going to repeat, placing 1 double crochet in each of the next 20 stitches, single crocheting to our first chain 4, chain 4, single crochet to the next chain 4, and then place 1 double crochet in each of the last 10 stitches. Double crochets, single crochet to the first chain 4, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet to your next chain 4 space, and place 1 double crochet in each of the last 10 double crochets stitches. 9, and 10. This is what you should be looking at this point. And all we're doing is on repeat. The next process is your double crochets with your chain 1s in between. So I will show you how to work that row. Go ahead and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, that's your first double crochet and first chain 1. Place 1 double crochet into the next stitch and chain 1. And repeat that over to the last double crochet here. Okay, so here is your first 10 double crochets with your chain 1s in between. On the 10th double crochet, you will not chain 1. We're going to double crochet straight over to the first double crochet after your chain 4 space. So we're skipping that chain 4 space and double crocheting into the very first double crochet after it. Now chain 1 and begin placing 1 double crochet into every single stitch with a chain 1 in between until you have reached the other side, and then you will repeat what we just did. Double crochet, no chain 1, double crochet, skipping that chain 4. Go ahead and continue on, and when I get to the other side of these 20 double crochets, I will show you how to do that jump again. Okay, so I'm at the end of those 20 double crochets, and no chain one. Jump over the top of your chain 4 space and double crochet into that very first double crochet of your last 10 double crochets. Now chain 1 and double crochet in the next stitch and continue that pattern to the end. Okay, so let's look at where we're at and what we have to do next. So if I lay this down over the top of what I have down here, here's where we are. Now we have 1, 2, this big one of 20 again, 3 and 4 more of these virus shells to go. So we've completed 1 and 2. We're going to do the third section. And all this is, again, is just a repeat of what we've been doing. So let's get started on the last little section of the virus part here. So you're going to chain. We need chain of 7 to start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Turn your work. Skip that very first space and single crochet into the next. Now chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. You're going to do that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1 and single crochet into the next. Now we're going to chain 7 and skip 1, 2, 3 spaces. So this big V in the center here, upside down V, and these 2 spaces. So chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then skip, 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 single crochet. We're working into those chain 1 spaces. Now we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 1, single crochet into the next, and do that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 1, single crochet into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 1, single crochet into the next, and chain 7 because we're now at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip 1, single crochet into the next, and now chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. Now we'll start down the other side, repeating what we just did. Chain 4 3 times, chain 7, skipping our little dip here, and then chain 4 3 more times, and chain 7 at the very end. That chain 7 is actually going to be a chain 5 with a double crochet. I will show you how to do that once we've reached that end. Continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. Now we're down here to that little dip, and we need to connect this fan to this fan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And remember, we skip 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. Now chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet into the third chain. 1, 2, 3. Now we have all of our chain loops to start working our double crochets into. So our chain 7s all get 10 double crochets, and we just single crochet into those chain 4 spaces. So let's begin with chain 3, 1, 2, 3 as our first double crochet, and 9 more double crochets into that loop. Single crochet into your first chain 4 space, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet into the next chain 4 space, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet into the next chain 4 space, and now you're going to place 10 double crochets into your chain 7 space. So 1, 9, and 10. And now single crochet into the chain 4 space. And chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet into your next chain 4 space. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet into the next chain 4 space. And here we are at the point. We're just going to repeat the same as we did down here. 10 double crochets in each of the chain 7 loops, and I will meet back up with you. Okay, so now that we have made it over to the end here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 double crochets, and just as a refresher, I put my 10th one into that third chain, so 1, 2, and 3. For stability purposes, like such. And now you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your work over, and here's where we do our double crochet, chain 1 double crochets. So double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, double crochet into the next, and continue on in that repeat until you have reached your chain 4 spaces, and you're going to single crochet into the first one, chain 4, and single crochet into the next one, and then start your repeat across these with your double crochet and chain 1. And that is your repeat all the way around, or all the way to the other end, should I say. Once I've come to the other end, I will show you what to do next. Okay, so I have reached the end here, and as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. So we'll move that out of the way, and we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3. So we're done with the virus section here. We're going to move on into this next section right here before the next set of virus fans. So I'm actually going to be changing colors here, and if you're not, that's perfectly okay. You can just continue working with the yarn that you're using. But for myself, I want to make this a wider stripe. Okay, so I'm going to place a slip knot on my hook and join right where I left off by pulling that slip knot through and chaining 3. That chain 3 is still representing your very first double crochet. We're now going to place a double crochet into the chain 1 space and chain 1, 2. Skip your next chain 1 space and place 2 double crochets in the next. This is your repeat until we have reached the center of our 20 double crochets. So let's continue on. Chain 1, 2, skip the next chain 1 space and place 2 double crochets into the next. Chain 1, 2, and skip your next chain 1 space and place 2 double crochets into the next. Continue that repeat. And real quick before I go any further, so we have 2 double crochets, chain 2, skip the chain 1 space, 2 double crochets into the next one, chain 2, skip 1, 2 double crochets into the next, so on and so forth. You will have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sets of double crochets. Now we're going to skip this chain 4. So we're going to skip this last double crochet, the chain 4, and the first double crochet on the opposite side. We're going to chain 1 and place 2 double crochets into that first chain 1 space on your next fan. That's how we're going to work over the top of those chain 4s in between the fans. And then chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1 and place 2 double crochets into the next. Continue on. Okay, so on each of the 10 double crochet sections, you will have 5 sets of 2 double crochets. Now we're at the center of the shawl, and you have the very center here, which we are going to skip. But where we were placing 2 chains, we are going to place 3 chains to help give us that curve a little bit better. And skip that center one and put 2 double crochets into the next. And chain 1, 2. Skip 1, 2 double crochets into the next. And continue on until you have reached the end, making it mirror what you've already done on this side. I'll meet up with you at the end. Okay, so I'm coming up to the last grouping here, and we want to mirror what we did on the other side. So we have our chain 2. We're going to skip the next single chain space and insert our double crochet into that very last chain 1 space, and place a double crochet in the top of that 3rd chain for our 2nd double crochet. That way we're continuing to keep that nice clean edge. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The first 3 is going to be our double crochet, and the next 2 is your chain 2 space. Now we're going to be working into these chain 2 spaces, doing the same thing that we just did, just into the chain 2 space. So 2 double crochets, chain 2. One and 2. Skip the next 2 double crochets, and into the next chain 2 space, place 2 double crochets. And you're going to do this all the way to the other end. Chain 1, 2, 2 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. Chain 1, 2, 2 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. Chain 1, 2, and into the chain 1 space between these 2 sets of double crochets that is over the top of your chain 4, into that chain 1 space you're going to put 2 double crochets and chain 2, 1, 2. So that is how we're working over the top between those 2 fans. Continue working to the chain 3 in between your 2 sets up here. You're going to work to this point, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so I'm down here at our center point, and here's what you do. You chain 2, place 2 double crochets into that chain 3 space there. Chain 1, 2, and place 2 more double crochets back into that same chain 3 space. Chain 2, 1, 2, and now work down the opposite side just as you did the previous side. 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space. Chain 2, 2 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. Chain 2, 2 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. Chain 1, 2, 2 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. 1, 2, and 2 double crochets into that chain 1 space that's over the chain 4. So 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2, 2 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. Okay, so now we're at the end here. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3, and double crochet into the top of your very first chain 3. There we are. Okay. So this is how we're looking. Okay, for our next row, chain 1, 2, 3, and turn your work. We're going to place a double crochet into this chain 2 space here. Okay, so now the fun begins. Chain 1, and we're going to double crochet a cluster around that double crochet we just made. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through 2 only. 2 loops left on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through 2 loops only. You now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3, chain 1. Now we're going to skip the next 2 double crochets, and we're going to work a V-stitch into this next chain 2 space. So double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet back into that same chain 2 space. So we just created a V-stitch. Now that's our repeat. That's what we're going to repeat to the very center point. So chain 1, place a double crochet into the next chain 2 space. Chain 1, and around the double crochet that you just made, we're going to do a cluster. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and go through all 3, chain 1, and place a V-stitch into your next chain 2 space. Double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet all into that next chain 2 space. Just like that. Go ahead and continue working. Chain 1, double crochet into the next chain 2 space, chain 1, and then let's do our double crochet cluster around that double crochet. Chain 1, a V-stitch into your next stitch, and we'll do that stitch one more time. Chain 1, double crochet into your next chain 2 space. We're going to work around that double crochet post. So chain 1, yarn over as if to double crochet, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and go through only 2 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook back into that same space, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and go through only 2. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, go through all 3, chain 1, and a V-stitch into the next chain 2 space. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Continue working on that until you have reached our center point up here where you have 2 double crochets and your chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Okay, so I've worked all along the one side, alternating between this complex stitch and the V-stitch. And now we're going to work this corner here. So we just finished a complex stitch, this grouping around the post. In between the next 2 double crochets, we're going to work a V-stitch. Just like that. So after our V-stitch, we're going to chain 1, and now we're going to work all of the following into this chain space at the very corner. We're going to work one of these complex stitches, which is a double crochet, chain 1, insert your hook, half of a double crochet, another half of a double crochet, chain, yarn over and pull through all 3, chain 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to do that again, all into that same corner chain space. So another double crochet, chain 1, and our complex stitch here, and chain 1, and now we need to mimic the other side by placing a V-stitch in between those 2 double crochets. And now you're just going to carry on down the other side, repeating the same pattern that you did on the first side down this side. I will meet up with you when we get to the end to show you how to finish off this row. Okay, so here we are at the end. I've got my chain 1, going to do the last complex stitch down here in the very end. And chain 1, and now place a double crochet into the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay, so that is going to end part 1 for our crochet along shawl. Lay it out, get things adjusted as you so feel. There we go. There we are. So here we are so far. I hope that you are enjoying it, and if you are having any issues with any of this part, please feel free to contact me in email or our Facebook group. All of that stuff you can find down in the description box below. Thank you for following along with me. I can't wait to see what colors you chose to use. And until the next part, be blessed and be a blessing. Bye for now, everyone.